wake up, parched, and without any recollection of the previous night, except for this bump in my head. I felt like a camel without its two humps. Funny story, I knew a guy who owned a camel. Turns out it wasn't a camel, it was his twin brother. Nice guy, saved my butt a few times. He died 3 years ago of dehydration. I always like to adjust my tie before getting up. If there's enough eyebrow movement, I'll know I did it correctly. I'm above coat racks, so I always set my head on the chair. I don't want to end up like killed by a coat rack Sheldon. Unfortunate. Same goes for my coat. I'm far above hanging it. My daily credentials involve my firearm named Rick, which I use less than shaving cream, and my ever so lacking notebook. Which stays in my right pocket because I'm not a lefty. I grabbed myself some coffee, leftover from last time, and blow on it so I don't burn myself again. Those 13 trips to the emergency room were enough to teach me an important lesson. Always forget to pour yourself coffee, no matter how much you need it. 3 a.m. always looks the same no matter what day it is, and I never have a good reason to be walking about. It's not like I'm a detective or anything. Well, at least not anymore. Not since I was ratted out by someone I used to share parking spaces with. He was like my brother, except we didn't share any hobbies or traits except being human. But we were close. As close as two people who want to be as far away from each other as possible can be. But how could he have found out about the deal? Then it hits me, like a newspaper on the back of the head. He runs away until he slams into a wall. Can't blame him. My stares do that to people. I grab him by the collar and ask him what his deal is, but he doesn't hear my inner monologue, and so I say it out loud.
What's your deal?
Nothing! Okay, take it easy. I just, when I cast an eye on you, you seemed spaced out is all. You were bobbing your head back and forth like a crazy person.
That's my business. And how dare you hit me with yesterday's paper? I've no need for old news.
What a square.
Suddenly, I noticed he had dropped something. I walked over to the object and picked it up with my hand. It smelled of bubblegum and tasted like paper. It could be evidence. Finding it significant, I kept it in my left hand as I took out my notebook. After getting the pen to finally work, I jotted down what I knew. And since I hadn't had my caffeine craving satisfied, I went down to the nearby lounge to get some coffee and information.